opponent, show me who next. Play in the field, look alive. Slide, die, line drive like Dion on prime time. I'm zeroed in, while bun down when I settle in. I break ground, feel the bass when you not around. Golden glove with a triple crown. I raise the ring cause I hold it down. I'm about to chase money in case, clean up base, pick up the pace. I'm about to chase money in case.
From Little Havana, just west of downtown Miami, we've got baseball from Lone Depot Park. Opening day is here as we get the new season underway with a good matchup between the Phillies and the Miami Marlins. As we begin this new season, this team is happy to be done with their big relocation. However, they're opening the year on the road, and so their debut in the new city will have to wait just a little while, as Heidi Watney tells us.
Yeah, Matt, the business of moving is done, but their new hometown fans have to wait just a bit longer to get their first game at home. That said, the skipper wants to make sure the team thinks of it as two true opening days. The eyes of the baseball world are on them today, and they'll be the center of attention again in just a few days at their home opener.
The game's count starting now. It's opening day. It's the show, and it's coming up next. Pablo Lopez gets the call to pitch here on opening day in front of the hometown crowd. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Last year wasn't a very good year for this guy. 16 losses, but you can't put all the blame on him. The team wasn't very good either. I mean, when you lose 16 games in a year, there are a lot of things that have to go wrong, and I know he'd like to flip the switch and have a much better season this year.
Joaquin Diaz is the batter now as he looks at a ball 1-0.
First pitch, 12:40.
And he fouls this one off. One and two now.
Not likely to see a fourth fastball in this situation. I'm going to eliminate the fastball if I'm at the plate right here.
Here's the 1-2 delivery. Oh, and a nice changeup that time gets him to swing right through it as the leadoff man is down on strikes to open up the ball game. Next up, Willie Castro.
Willie Castro.
And now the first pitch. Sends that one out of play for strike one. One out, nobody on. 1-1. Time for a look at our umpires in this one. Behind the plate is James Kingsley.
Dan, I know I was an offensive player, but I'm okay being a pitcher's umpire. If you're going to consistently pound that outer half, James Kingsley's usually going to give it to you.
Hey, listen, there's a reason why the pitchers throughout the league, they call him the king of the hill. You move the ball a little bit off the strike zone, he's not afraid to put that arm up. He's a very good pitcher's umpire.
Love the ability to push that ball the other way right there. Nice knock to the opposite field. That's a switch hitter's delight, the ability to use all parts.
So here's Francisco Lindor now as he will line this one into right center, and this is going to get down and should be extra bases. Now this will rattle up against the wall. And they're going to take a 1-0 lead as the run comes across to score.
That is what every manager is looking for out of the middle of his lineup. When you get your 3, 4, and 5 hitters producing this early in the season, it can be contagious, and everyone in the lineup starts to contribute.
Next to dig in will be Bryce Harper as he looks at a fastball that misses off the plate for ball one. Here it comes, 1-0. Good take there to lay off the high fastball.
Clearly staying away from him in this at bat with that runner in scoring position tells me they're trying to force him to reach for something and maybe roll over on it.
Now the 2-0. And a big swing and a miss here, 2 strikes.
Put that in a memory bank. First time he breaks out a curveball right there, and it's a pretty good one.
And it's fouled away.
Not surprised he's laid on a heater right there. Just saw an off-speed pitch, wanted to stay back a little bit too long.
And he just misses inside with the fastball there.
Well, you don't see it all that often, but this might be a good time for a 3-2 change. If he can locate it, it's nearly impossible to hit.
Now the payoff pitch home. He swung on and missed. He got him on strikes.
One thing to know is not all strikeouts are created equal. Right there, he goes down on strikes, but he really made that guy on the mound work for it. And when you're doing that in the first inning, it can have an effect on how deep he's going to be able to go into this start. There's a big difference between that and going down on 3 or 4 pitches.
Yes, he'll take a look at ball one. Opportunity for him here to pick up that runner from second with 2 away. The set and the 1-0.
This is where you cash your checks right here. 3-1. You're one of the best hitters in the game. You live for situations like this.
The 3-1 pitch. There's the fastball that gets the lower part of the zone, called for a strike.
You know he wants to end this inning right here on 3-2, but I don't think we'll see him lay one in on the next pitch there with a base open to work with.
The payoff pitch. Popped him up. Alfaro over to his right, and that ends the inning. Now at the plate is John Birdie. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Marlins, the second baseman.
Pitch on the way.
Birdie.
And a changeup swung on and missed for the first out. Now to the plate, here is Connor Scott. First pitch on the way.
1-0.
Bases are empty, 1 man out. That evens it up, 1-1. Lined into left center. Base hit, and that's their first of the new campaign. A Around second, he's on his way to third. The relay, but he is in there with a triple.
This is one park in the league that sees a lot of triples because of the way it's designed, and he adds another one heading to third for the three-bagger.
The left-handed hitting Andrew Benintendi stands in. Now a swing and a softly hit ground ball. And there's ball one.
Runner on third, sac fly situation, right? Two pitchers down. Really good job of patience, trying to get a pitch that he can lift into the air to drive that runner home.
Outside, 2-1.
I'd be real surprised if he goes back out away there on the mound. This is a count for a fastball challenge, and we'll see if he's ready for it in the box.
A man at third with one away. Fouled away. Tapped up the third base line. Ready with the 2-2. Lifted the other way down the left field line. Chasing after it is Tucker. He's there to make the catch, and here comes the runner from third, as this should get him on the board. And the run will score on the sacrifice fly, as that'll square things at 1-1.
The first baseman.
Now at the plate, Daniel Vogelback. Bases empty and 2 gone following the sacrifice fly. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball one.
Time to be aggressive with these hitters now. After that sac fly, now it's time to try to get out of this inning with only 1 run scored.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Can't sit back long enough, and the count evens up at 1-1. Vogelback behind, a ball and 2 strikes.
Wow, what makes it so tough to be a hitter is to be able to hit and change his speeds, right? You're geared up for the fastball, and all of a sudden, he pulls the string and throws you the straight change, the dreaded equalizer.
Even count, 2 balls and 2 strikes. Sinker, 3-2 now. 2 out, nobody on. In the dirt, but swung on and missed. The throw to first is in time, and the inning is over. So it's 1 run, 1 hit, no errors, and no one left. Second inning coming up here in South Florida, all tied at 1-1. Striding in is Kyle Tucker, lifetime against this pitcher. He's 3 for 9. And now the first pitch. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Birdie trying to get there. He's there and records the first out.
Batting 7. The third baseman, number 2, Javier Baez.
Now 1 down with the bases empty, and into bat next, the versatile weapon Javier Baez. Ready to deal. Here comes the first pitch. Inner third let go. It's a called strike. 1 out, nobody on. And that misses downstairs for a ball. 1-1. Swung on and chopped to third. He's got it. Throw on to first, and very quickly 2 up, 2 down to start the second. So next to bat will be JT Realmuto. He'll work on keeping this top of the second alive. Wheels and deals. Here's the first pitch. Down the third baseline. Reined in. Throw to first beats him easily, and the side is retired.
I don't wear no cape or apron, so I ain't saving you a cleaner house. Do you think?
So now here is Brian Anderson. He has no prior history against this pitcher.
Brian Anderson.
First pitch on its way. High in the air out to center field. Dias has it, and it's a quick out, number 1.
Batting 6th, the right fielder, J.J. Bleday.
So now into the box is J.J. Bleday. Here's the first pitch to him. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Dias is there, so 2 pitches and 2 outs thus far. So he comes up empty in his first major league at-bat.
I know he was expecting more, but that's a win. If you can put the ball in play your first big league AB, and you're able to get that adrenaline and the nerves out of you, that's a win right there.
Now the pitch. Jorge Alfaro is at the plate now, and he takes a cold strike.
That's one of those pitches you just float over the plate. 99% of the time, the batter is taking at least the first pitch after 2 straight 1-pitch out, so you almost can underhand it up there.
Got him swinging, and that's the 3rd out. Miami down in order. We've played 2 full innings, and we are tied 1-1. Digging in will be Aaron Nola as we are all set to begin the 3rd inning in this one.
The pitcher, Aaron Nola.
Ready to deal. Here comes the first pitch.
Wanted to get the front door curveball on the inside corner there, but it backed up a little and stayed off the corner.
The 1-0 home. A swing and a miss, strike 1. I think it's safe to say he wasn't ready for the fastball.
Wow, was he behind that fastball. Great job on the mound using the curveball to set up the heater.
And they could go either way now, I suppose. 1-2 now. He pops up the changeup, heading out towards shallow right. Birdie is there, and there's 1 away. Up next, Joaquin Dias struck out in his last trip to the plate.
Yeah, but it was a good changeup, Matty. Good arm action on that pitch. Look for him to try and stay back a little bit more. Let the ball get a little deeper. Don't be shocked if this pitcher tries to rush a heater right here.
And very quickly there, they're 2 gone to start the inning. And now, Willie Castro. He singled and scored in his first appearance in this one. And the pitch.
Hey, usually the second time through the order, you start seeing an incorporation of some more off-speed stuff. But this guy's locating, feeling really good about his fastball. 2 back-to-back.
Count now a ball and a strike. Fastball taken inside for a ball. 2-1 now. Swung on, but fouled off to the left. Here now the 2-2.
Not a time to fool around right now on a 3-2 count with the middle part of the order coming up. Expect a good pitch to swing at.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Just staying alive, putting together a really good at-bat here. He'll try it again, 3-2. Got him swinging as he runs the fastball by him to end the inning. Into the box, Jairo Munoz. No career numbers to talk about for this matchup. First pitch of the AB on its way. Well thrown sinker that time, down but in the strike zone. Hard on the ground towards short. Scooped up. Throw on to first, and one shortstop grounds out to the other, one away. So here now's the pitcher, Pablo Lopez. First pitch on its way. And he pops him up, drifting toward the left side of the infield. Here's Baez to make the catch, and that becomes out number 2.
The batter, number 5.
Back to the top of the Miami lineup now, and stepping in, John Birdie. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. First offering. Now a half swing here as he wanted to pull it back, but he does so too late. It's strike 1. Now here's one hit in the air to the right side, but this will land untouched. And a sinker dips too low there. Into the dirt, in fact.
He's been pounding the zone with nothing but strikes, but that's an amazing take right there. You start getting into that auto swing mode when you think that guy's going to be around the zone.
The 1-2. This should end the inning as it's sent out to second. He's got it. Throw to first with time to spare, and the side is retired. 1, 2, 3 go the Marlins. We played 3 full.